Well, hello, my friends. Welcome back once again, family, everybody. Welcome to JJ's PC Builds. You know it is right here. JJ once again with you. If you're your first time here, make sure you subscribe. And also, too, all the subscribers that just subscribed, welcome to the family. Welcome to JJ's PC Builds. And my veteran subscribers, as always, much love to you for all the support you show the channel. Okay, today, I know it's been a little bit, but today we're going to go on a little bit of an adventure. Just to let y'all know that, because I'm definitely going to be doing this adventure. And we're going to go on Amazon. We're going to go looking for PC parts. Now, the parts that I'm looking for, I'm going to be making some mental notes on. I'll make sure I get a pen and a paper. I see I got a pen. And we'll get some paper going. And what we're going to do is we're going to take and make some mental notes on, see, we got some paper. We're going to make some mental notes on the fact of what we're going to be picking up. So the mental notes are what I'm still needing to do this build. And this build's for a good person. They asked me if I can do the build. And I said, yes, I can do the build. So I've been picking up the parts here and there. So I've already got the motherboard. Motherboard's done. So I write down motherboard. Okay, so that's a plus. Processor, which is done. And we'll go, when we get ready to do the build, we'll go through piece by piece what it's all about. Okay, so we got the RAM. That's a plus. So what we need is, we need two M.2s, PCIe 4.0 X4s. We need one graphics card. Okay, so I had the idea of a graphics card was the RX 6950 XT. That was the graphics card I was going to choose. So we don't need the power supply. I already got the power supply. We don't need the fans for the case or the case. We got all that. So that's knocked out of the way. We don't need a monitor. We don't need a keyboard or mouse. That's all knocked out of the way. Now, what we do need is, I'm going to take and also order me one too. I'm going to order two AIOs. So the three pieces we're going to need is, we're going to need M.2 drives, a graphics card, and some AIOs, water cooling. Okay, so now I got my list written down. I'm going to take and price everything out right in front of y'all, so this way y'all see what's going on. And what we're going to do is, we're going to go to the action screen and price this all up. So we're going to go to the action screen like always. We're going to go to Amazon. Okay. Only reason I go to Amazon because they deliver to the door. I live very far. I'm a 6-hour drive away from Micro Center. So that's not really a good option. So, you know, I really wish I had a Micro Center close to me. That way I could just drive down the road, go pick it up, and be done. But I don't have that option. So I have to go with what I got. You know, I mean, We're going to go to the all screen and we're going to click on computers and click on graphics card for gaming PCs and start with the graphics card. Okay, so we can also input, we can input RX 6950XT. Okay, see what comes up. Now, you got a 6900, but they want $2,000 for it. You know, that's like crazy. 637 for a 6900 XT. Oh, 629 for a 6950 XT. Wow. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna open up a new screen. I'm gonna type in PC part picker, so I can see a list of all the PCs, you know, all the graphics cards at one shot. So we're going to go and type in the video card right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in RX 6950XT. Now this should bring up all the 6950 XTs. They got the XFX right here for $589. Well, that's not too bad. Seems that's the only one they really got going right here. And let's see. It's on B&H plus free shipping and in stock. So, I mean $589. That's, you know, that's crazy. So, all right. Well, we looked on there to see what it's about. Amazon wants $629, Newegg wants $638, and Best Buy wants $639. So, two cheapest is Amazon and B&H. So, we'll click on Amazon. We were just there. So, we can go that route. We can go the 6950 XT on that route. Or we can go a 6800. That's $529. 6750, which doesn't give you a price for. So we can look at the 6700 XT. That's $329 for the 6700 XT. You know, that's not too bad. Let's see, 12 gigabytes, 6750 XT, 12 gigabytes, 6800, 16 gigabytes for $529. So I think we got a wiener. I think we got a winner there. 6800 XT with 16 gigabytes for $529. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. You know, let's do this. Now that we did this, let's copy this. Let's go over here and let's paste it. And let's hit specs. Okay. I like doing my research. you know. So this way, you know, when you go to buy something, you want to know what you're buying. And I always go to Tech Power Up, and shout out to Tech Power Up. Not a sponsor, by the way. This has got 4,608 cores, 2,288 TMUs, 128 ROPS, 16 gigs, GDR6, 256-bit bus width. Okay, so I think that, I mean, that's a good card. I mean, it's PCIe 4.0 x16. Usually it's 649 USD. So with looking at the price of it here for $529, okay, comparing that to a 4070, like I got the RTX 4070, this has got a little bit of horsepower to it. So looking at the horsepower, I mean, 2050, 22, got 2000 megahertz, 16 gigabytes effective, 16 gigs, 512 gigabyte bandwidth, 512 gigabytes of bandwidth. Let's see, is there anything? It's Navi 21, Navi 21 XT, RDNA 2.0, 7 nanometers. Okay, so only thing that bothers me a little bit is the shading units, for a simple fact that they're saying they got 4,608 and the RTX 4070 is 5,888 minus the 4608. So that's 1,200. That's 1,280. That's 1,280 right there. That's shy. That's shy of the RTX 4070. But you know, let's go to the RTX 4070. So we go to the RTX 4070 specs. I do my homework when it comes to buying graphics cards. I want to make sure I get the right ones, you know, especially somebody who's going to be using their computer, you know, heavily. So, you know, let's go ahead and let's break this off a little bit. Okay, let's move this up on the world. Okay. I broke those two off for a reason. So now we can do our investigations. Okay, so I'm making it a little bit smaller for y'all to see. So this way, you know, everybody can see what's going on. Let's go back up to the top. Okay. Now, the difference is that it looks like there's more TMUs than the 4070, but there's more TMUs, more ROPS, more memory, and there's more bus bandwidth. So looking at that, giving it more bus bandwidth, you know, it's putting the 4070 Ti, putting the 4070 below it, 2% below that card right there. So on an average, it's 2%. The 4070 is 2% slower than the 6800. So if I were to get the 6800, okay, just to first say, if I got the 6800 right here for $529, And, you know, looking at this, let me clear this out. For getting 1,280 less and one's $599, the 4070 was $599, and this is $529. So that's $70. Okay, so if I were to get the 6800 XT for $529, that'd be $70 cheaper and getting more performance. Wow, that's crazy. So I think I picked the winner on that. So now I think I picked the winner on that, the graphics card. Okay, so graphics card. The graphics card I'm going to get is the XFX Speedster. And that is the 6800 XT. For that price, you know, saving $70 and getting that, I can handle that. Let's see, what else do we need from this? For the size and everything else, what else do we need for that? Okay, so let's go here and see what the size is. That's really going to really... Okay, the length is 267 millimeters. Okay, so I think it would work. Width is 120. Height is 50 millimeters. So 10.5 inches, 4.7. TDP is 300 watts. The PSU is fine. Okay, the power supply that they have is fine. It'll still work with it. If not, I can slap in that 1K 1000 watt PSU, so it's not a big deal. And it's 2x8 pin. That's not too bad. OpenGL 4.6, not too bad, not too shabby. So I think we get a winner there. I really do. I think we get a winner there. Okay, so there we go. Oh, let's see. Okay, so we definitely got a winner there. So now we found the graphics card that we need. That's done. Now AIO water cooling. That's going to be the next bit. So now we take all this off. Take all this off. And we go AIO water cooling. Okay, now this is going to be another thing. Well, they can go the Frost Flow 280. Let's see. 120, 240. I think they got about the room of 260, 270 max. So if that's the case, then they're going to have to get a longer cooler. I mean, a longer PC case. My bad. I had to think about that for a minute. So they might need to get a longer PC case. So I might have to switch out the PC case. So PC case, I'll put right here and put a question mark on it. So this way I know what's going on. So let's see. NZXT Kraken Elite. We can always, let's see. I don't want a blacked out version 1. So that's going to be to where we look for, I mean, even this one right here, the 240 is going to be enough for the processor, because I'm not going to be water cooling the graphics card. The graphics card is just going to be running off of its own. It's going to have its own fanage, so it's going to be running off of that. So let's see what its connectivity is about. 700 to 1500 PWM. It is Aurora Sync. So ID cooling $69. Got it right here. So a 240X ARGB cooler, it looks like it'll work with AM4 right here, AM5. It's good. It's a good deal. So AIO cooler is going to be an ID cooling. Zoom flow. Zoom flow. ARGB. Does it give me any numbers or anything I can use? It's 2x120. Okay, so now we got the AIO. It looks pretty good, so I kind of like the way the AIO looks. So it's going to work with Aurora Sync because the motherboard is Asus. So Asus is going to work good with this. Let's see what else. Okay, so we got the graphics card, the AIO M.2 drive. Okay, now we need to go and do M.2. M.2 PCIe 4.0 X4. Okay, so now we look for the X4s. 79 for 1 terabyte. 2280 be $48. I'm not too sure about that. Keep moving on down the road, see if we can find something that's good. Hopefully I can come up inland. That's 3.0 X4. A-Data. No, I heard people having problems with A-Data. It's Gen 4 X4, 2280, $46, and it's got, but we're not sure of, let's have a look. $46. I mean, let's see more. Let's see if it gives us anything, any clue of information we need. Provides up to 2 terabyte capacity. 1 terabyte 850 Legend SSD. Stacked with 3D flash memory. Compatible with PS5. Okay, so basically that's not a wiener. So that's not a place to go. Huh. See, NVMe adapter, RGB, light bar, aluminum heatsink. No, it's not what we're looking for. Crucial P5 plus. Okay, 1 terabyte, Gen 4, 3D, up to 6. There we go. I always trust Crucial, you know. So we'll go with the P5 plus. That's what it's looking like. So how much is a 2 terabyte? 97. So 1 terabyte. So, okay, so we can go with the Crucial P5 plus 1 terabyte. Okay, so that should be everything that we need. It looks like that's everything we need. So we got the motherboard, processor, RAM. Now we got to pick up the M.2, the AIO, and the graphics card. We already got the RAM in there. We got 32 gigs of RAM in there. 3200 megahertz CL16 RAM. 2 16 gig sticks of Crucial, and you got 2 16 gig sticks of Ripjaw. So that's RAM already got. RAM is already done. So that's already done. So there it is. Okay. So now we got the prices. Now we know that we can do 69 and we can do 49 and we can do 549. Okay. Now, only thing that will look like is if I order the graphics card, and if the graphics card is too long for the case, then I'm going to have to get a different case, a longer case that can support up to 340 millimeters, which I'm hoping this case will support it. So I'm going to be looking at that, because if it's there's not much more I can do about that. That would have to be something that I would have to adventure into. But I'm taking you all along on this because this is a part of the build that I'm going to be doing, and I'm keeping you all up to date with it so you all know what's going on. So there it is. I have all the parts listed that I'm going to need. I'm still up in the air about the PC case. Okay. Got my list right here. Still up in the air about the PC case. Put it right in front of me where I can see it, so that way I don't forget. So, now, when you do these builds, you have to look very carefully when it comes to making sure you have every part you need before you start it. Okay. Now, with me picking up the new graphics card for a lower price, I know I should have got the $69.50. I know you can get it at Micro Center for $5.29. But the thing is, I don't have a way to go all the way up to Micro Center and get it for $5.29. Look, if Micro Center had shipping, okay, let's see. I'm going to take y'all back down. Let's go to the action screen again. Okay. We'll go to Micro Center. Okay. Now we're gonna go to Micro Center. We're gonna see what's up. Okay. Yep. Here comes all the pop-ups. Okay, so we'll tie into graphics cards. Okay, so now we'll hit accept. Okay, now we're going to look for a 6950 XT. Will they have it to be shipped or not? That's going to be the question. Okay, so obviously they available to ship. They got 13 graphics cards available to ship. Okay, so okay, and the one that I'm wanting is not here. Okay, it's not here. So they got an RTX 3060 for $294, but I'd rather stick with what I picked out. I'd rather stick with the one I picked out, the 6800 XT. Now, I don't see him having it anywhere for delivery, so that kind of chomps at that. Okay, so there. I had a look. I know you're all going to ask that question. I had a look just to make sure, just in case. So, but I know Amazon delivers unless Micro Center, I almost said Microsoft, and unless Micro Center gets into my email box and sends me an email, they say, hey, we saw your video, we can send you out one of those. They would be a gem if they did that, and want to help in this build. That would be much appreciated, because this is going to a deserving person. This person works hard at what they do, and they work every day, 7 days a week. They beat their back and knees and everything else, And this person's a very deserving person. And I'm not going to explain where they work or anything, but it's a very well needed place. So, they work in the hospital industry. I'll just put it to you like that. But they're well deserving, and the work they do is just phenomenal. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents on that. And if any one of the companies out there want to get with me on that, then they're more than welcome to, because I want to get this, regardless, I want to get this out to this special person, and I'm building it personally for them, so that way, to show the appreciation for all that they do. Just saying. But anyway, I'm not going to make this a forever video, but we'll keep you up to date on what's going to be happening. So if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And I want to thank all the new subscribers for subscribing. Welcome to the family. Welcome to JJ's PC Builds. And also to my veteran subscribers, as always. Much love to you for watching the videos and supporting the channel. But until the next time, and I mean the next time in the next video, this is JJ on JJ's PC Builds. We will see you on the next one.